All right, hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Common Collected. I'm Steve, and I have called up my good friend Jeremy. Say hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Steve.
So he knows a little bit about what's going on, but I wanted to get his reaction on air here. And so I was on Facebook where I follow Hasbro Pulse, and they revealed that IGN had just posted these pictures, and I wanted to see what you think of them. So let me pull them up now.
Alrighty. Okay. Wow.
So these are from the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm Limited, and they are retro versions of Black Series figures.
I don't know what I think about that. I don't know if I love the vinyl cape.
Which,
It just feels so gimmicky.
yeah,
And,
it's yeah.
and isn't it weird we're celebrating 50 years of Lucasfilm with a Star Wars figure from 1978? 50 years, that would be 1971, right? So shouldn't we be like celebrating with American Graffiti or THX or something? Like,
Yeah, one of
I
the
don't
old film
know.
school
What a
pictures.
weird excuse to release a figure just to placate the collectors from Star Wars.
Yeah, but it
So they got the dark brown colors from the vintage line. And otherwise it looks pretty much the same. They just repainted it. I'm not in love, Steve.
yeah, it's I kind of feel very similar. It's I guess trying to
No,
harken back to it, but yet they didn't go all the way with it. It would be awesome, like if they just went that little step farther and had maybe a telescoping lightsaber coming out of his arm just to play up to that classic.
that'd be fun. Maybe make the lightsaber yellow like the packaging.
Yeah.
They could take away his knee joints, so his feet are close together and they just go up and down.
Or they just taper and are triangular or something like that. Yeah,
Okay, all right. Well, what else you got?
but yeah, rather than a Darth Vader with vinyl
Yeah,
cape, that's we have Greedo here without vest.
without vest. So then they just got the retro colors
Yep.
and the original, the repaint of the original Black Series version. I mean, I don't think it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's cool for someone that didn't get Greedo before when it was released.
Mm-hmm.
But what a weird choice.
I feel like it's been a while since we've seen a Greedo, whereas Obi-Wan, I know he got re-released a couple of times fairly recently, but to see a Greedo of all people.
Nothing says 50 years of Lucasfilm like a Greedo figure.
But it's kind of the same thing. Like I could see this being better as a Rhodian background character if I wanted it for my collection as not this is my definitive Greedo, but
You could use his head and his hands for like custom and throw him on a different figure body.
That's true. Or yeah, I know there was a Clone Wars cartoon character who, in the background or something that you could just pretend this is that separate Rhodian sea in Cantina or something, or one of Jabba's palaces special edition.
So yeah, you can put him on your shelf with Chopper and Ezra. He could be that random Rhodian. I don't even know what his name was. It wasn't Greedo.
But you gotta say the sculpt looks amazing as always, and even Obi-Wan's head sculpt and Greedo's here, like they always knock it out of the park with the sculpt. But again, they didn't go far enough. Why didn't they
I
give him
have to say, whenever I look at this Greedo figure, and I look at his eyeballs, and all I can think of is those little toys that you would get out of a vending machine, like in the 80s when we were kids. They have like the plastic lid that would pop off.
Yep.
And have like a keychain inside.
Just the capsule toys?
I swear that's what they made his eyeballs out of.
Actually, now you mentioned, look how spherical his eyes are, but look how like the toys are so like egg-shaped or something.
Oh yeah,
which is kind of weird now that I look at it. But
he took some liberties with the sculpt. His eyeballs should be like perfectly round, clear plastic
cue balls,
tchotchke balls from vending machine. You drop the quarter in it in the Hills department store next to the popcorn.
Yep. And, now as I'm staring at, what do you think of the classic belt on belt look?
Ooh, he's like a frat boy with 2 polo shirts on. Belt on belt action.
Oh, well, otherwise it looks good. But you know what? I would have maybe given him the thigh-high boots like the old vintage toy. What do you think of him in terms of compared to the old retro one?
He's okay. I mean, I hate him a little less than Obi-Wan. That cape just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
But I think
But
still,
this one's okay.
I
It's
think
kind of
it's
cool.
still in my mind. I just see this as another character as opposed to Greedo because I would
Yeah.
not want this to be my definitive Greedo.
Yeah.
But the last reveal of the three that I saw was the Jawa.
And he has a cloth cape.
He does.
It almost makes you think he could have had a vinyl cape too.
Yeah, it makes you almost want to get like two of the Obi-Wans just so you can cut the other one down and put it on this one.
And then post it on eBay and say it was original.
the first release. You sent away on Christmas Day the original packaging. Just so, that's what they should do. They should sell the packaging like 4 months in advance or something.
They should make like a super treasure hunt version that has a vinyl cape.
Yeah,
Like
releases.
1 out of every 10 cases or something.
But
That would be
still,
almost funny enough. I would appreciate it.
yeah, almost worth the hassles and the eBay markups. And this is kind of the same thing. I could see if you were army building Jawas, you could never have enough that look different. And so the fact that he does look slightly different, you can see that brownish red that definitely calls back to the old vintage toys. And there's just those stark, very yellow eyes really look
It
a
makes
lot like.
me wonder if the Black Series Jawa that I have now, if his head sculpt is the same. Because I'm sure it's painted different. Because that looks more true to vintage than the rest of the figure. I wonder if they're going to release more than 3 figures. 3 seems like such a strange number to do like a release or a reveal.
Yeah.
You know?
And we'll see. Only 3 have been revealed on IGN, but that would be funny if we could get like a Han Solo with a giant head variant, or
that I would be behind.
But again, I can't say enough about the sculpts. They always look great. I thought it was funny that Hasbro, of course, brought back the Kenner tag on the bottom of the card, just for old time's sake. Now, can you find them unpunched? Would be nice too, but
or maybe like a cut card.
Yeah,
they would sell one with the pop removed off the back. That'd be funny.
That's right. Or can you send away the proofs of purchase? But yeah, that would be really cool. But
I don't know. It's kind of hard to imagine buying any of these unless they did like the whole wave, like the whole. Not even 12, but like 21 or however many Star Wars figures there were. I mean, you got Greedo. I don't know. I guess they did a Black Series Boba Fett that was kind of painted to look like the vintage figure, right? So that would, I guess, be one time that they did this already.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Maybe that's the whole problem. That Boba Fett figure sold really well, so they thought, let's make more of them. But they're forgetting that Boba Fett is just so insanely popular. People will buy anything with Boba Fett on it.
Instead of Greedo.
Yeah, I don't know if a Jawa figure has quite the same fan base as Boba Fett.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm excited, to see if they put out anything else.
We better hop on Amazon and order them before they sell out.
That's where these are available on Amazon right now. The link is saying they're Amazon exclusives. They are for sale. They're saying that they will be released on May 1st, which why not wait the extra 3 days for May 4th?
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah.
But right now they are available at the time of this posting. Well, maybe
April 1st because it's a joke. Not even gonna come out. The link is just going to disappear. They'll email everyone and say, oh, we're sorry, this item is no longer available.
It never existed to begin with. But
and then the listing is gone. You can click on the link and it'll be like, oops, we're sorry.
Fooled you. But we will have the links below. They are Amazon exclusives, so we'll have those below. And we wish you good luck with finding them. Let us know in the comments if this is something you'd be into. But thanks for following us on Common Collected.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing, Steve.
We'll see you next time, and thanks for tuning in.